Hi guys and welcome back. So I purchased this stain grade round table and I bought some thick legs here, not your typical legs, but I wanted these because of the style. And I just lined up my pieces to go around the board so that I was able to add on my legs. I did eventually use a ruler because it looks here that I'm just placing it on the board, but I did eventually use a ruler, which I think is good so you can get your proper measurements so it's not crooked. And then I use my drill. A power tool will probably be best to drill these screws into the table. And I did that for each corner. And then I added on my legs to the table.
Open up, you OPN. Bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN.
So twisting these legs on, was so tough because the screws on the legs were extremely thick and I misjudged the measurements on which one I needed to get. But as you can see, as I turned it, it eventually went in, and it kind of lifted slightly because there was a tilt on the metal part where I had to put the screws in, but it still worked out.
Open up, shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open, cold as ice and Coca-Cola.
And so this is what the legs look like with all of them upside down. And then as I turned it over, I love how it looks standing up, and then I really go to work on it. So I used some leftover foam that I had prior, cut it into the circle. I used my staple gun, but please, you guys, please be really careful using this. Watch your fingers. This is really tough to staple. And there's no particular order that I went in. I just kind of went in a circular motion with stapling it onto the wood, flipped it over, stapled the four corners, and I continued to staple some more for extra stability.
Open up, you OPN. Bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in.
Finished stapling, I started to mark the points where I wanted to tough at. And like, again, there's no order that I do things. I just see it visually and then I start to mark onto the foam. And I did about 9 cutouts. So where I wanted to tough. And I used scissors as well so I can cut that out and it would be easy for me to staple.
OPN, bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in.
after I finished cutting out all of the holes for tufting, I used this leftover fabric that I had from a previous project. And I like to save everything, so I used this to tuft. And I had to measure it because I cut off a certain piece and it was kind of off. So I used another extra piece to make sure it measured correctly. So once I measured everything, I got my staple gun out. And once again, please be careful with using this staple gun. Especially this part where you're trying to figure out where the hole is. So make sure you cut deep enough into the foam where you're not struggling to find out where the hole is. So if you all are not following me and would like to see more home decor looks and things that I make for the home, please subscribe to my channel. You'll hit that red button right there and you'll get all of my notifications every time that I upload a video, guys.
First impression, you OPN, we should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya. The door's OPN, take that hot road and hop in. Monarch butterflies, you should open up. I'm trying to put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up in smoke, smoking up. Make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate. Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up. Come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up, tear you out for a Pokeball. Let your emotion waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. Need to deep breathe, heart and complications. Open up. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya. The door's OPN. Take that hot road and hop in. Open up, open up. Shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open. Cold as ice and Coca-Cola. Open up.
So this is the piece here I was referring to earlier in the video where I cut it kind of short. So I just ended up adding additional fabric, but you couldn't even tell. So check out how this turned out, guys.
Open up, you OPN, bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot, get ya.
So this is the outcome of the stool. I love the tufting. It came out so perfectly. I also spray painted the legs, so it's not just wood. And everything just turned out so perfect and balanced. Guys, I hope you love this video. Until next time, thanks for watching.